Good morning. Oh, yeah, it's a good morning. It's a great Saturday morning. I've been out all night. No. This is How It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. And, it's a home improvement show. We teach you how to fix, repair, or remodel everything within the four corners of your lot. I'm not a do-it-yourself show, by the way. I'm just not anti-do-it-yourself. I'm pro do-it-for-me. And I want you, as a homeowner, to have the information necessary to hire a good contractor. Like if you need a generator. And the segment before, we were talking with Josh Young from Voltron Power, master electrician, Hire It Done, pre-screened, certified, vetted. Homeowners, 100% 5-star reviews on everything he's done with us. And we were talking generators. Josh, welcome back.
Thanks, Adam.
Okay, so let's get it right to the point. I need a generator, but I'm the guy who wants everything. I don't, some people are like, oh, well, you only need it for what you want to use when the power goes out. I want the whole house running. You can do that.
You can do that. And if you want to have, your life uninterrupted and run everything as if there was no power interruption, you're going to want to size a generator that'll hold
everything,
the entire load of your home.
Bigger is better?
Well, it would have to be, yes.
So is there overkill? Like if, let's say my house runs on a 26 kW, okay? And if
which will
that's
give
the
you
case,
about 100 amps at full load.
Okay. Can I buy like a 50 kW just to have it?
You can, but
it's a waste?
Yeah, you're not going to ever have that demand. Your house is never going to draw
Can
that
I put
many.
plugs on the outside of the generator for the neighbors?
Yes, you can. And I recommend that. Let everybody siphon your electrical power from your generator.
Yeah, okay. He's got a smile on his face, folks, so you know. So someone just texted, whole house generators are a means to an end. You don't need to size it to run the whole house. You size it for importance. I mean, if you're on a budget.
Well, if it's important that you want your whole house running, then size it for your whole house. It's
Thank you.
Pretty
I roll
common
over
sense right there.
In bed and want to wake up with all power. I don't want to wake up with.
And you'll have some people that just want a couple lights on and maybe their furnace and their sump pump. Okay, then size it for that. If you want your whole house running, size it for your whole house.
Let me ask you this. I get the whole house done.
Yeah.
We get a power outage. Power's out for a week. Okay. 7 full days.
Yeah.
I got a 300 amps coming into my house. I got a 200 and I got 350. I got a 150 and a 200 in my house. Or maybe 200s. I don't even know.
Okay.
I come to you, you put a whole house generator on, right? And Mr. Adam wants everything running at the same time.
Okay.
Like I'm that bad. Now, will my generator properly maintained, will it last a week? 24/7?
That's the thing. It probably, if it does, it's going to want to be serviced immediately. I would suggest you call a maintenance company or a service company to come and have them come out, shut it off, and change all those fluids and filters during the outage.
You can't just add oil while it's running?
Well, then you'll overfill it. It's not like the oil's gone. It's just loses its viscosity.
Okay. I get it. I can't put what was that thing
like
called?
you wouldn't
you
wouldn't drive your car 24/7 for a week.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
24 hours Le Mans.
7 days a week?
I don't know how long it is.
Right.
All right. So obviously 7. That's like a scenario that's most likely not going to happen because the power's typically out 3 days or less. Mostly, like if you take a whole average, it's less than 24 hours.
Right.
But
if you're going into 2-3 days, then it'll last that long, run 24/7. But you're going to want to schedule the maintenance immediately when the power is restored.
Yeah. Here's one. I had a transfer switch put in my portable generator. Can you put a transfer switch on a portable generator? I guess you can plug it in. Okay. Yeah. Can you talk me through the process of what I need to do if power goes out so I don't fry my panel?
Oh, geez. No, because if you're just wiring it to your panel, that's you're doing it in an unsafe and against code way period.
Switch, yeah. So should he call you and you can tell him over the phone?
Yeah, there's several different ways to hook up a portable generator.
Do you ever do FaceTime?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so our plumber, Shelby Mechanical, he has literally FaceTimed homeowners and saved them a huge amount of money because he's like, okay, here's what you need to do. He's like, okay, move the phone to the left. Yeah. And I've had people call me and say, you won't believe this. I just saved $600. I'm like, what do you mean? Well, we called Shelby Mechanical, and he told us this, and this is what we need to do instead of coming over and didn't charge us.
Right, and I've had clients call me, and I'll walk them through, look for GFIs, see if there's a trip GFI or a breaker, and fix their problem. And
Josh Young, Voltron Power, 248-568-0511. What if someone wants a generator and they can't afford it? Do you finance? You can help them with financing?
We are beginning to work with a company called Synchrony, and they work with Generac themselves as well. So we'll be offering financing for our clients who want to get on a payment plan for the generators.
Nick Filco. You know Nick Filco, famous Nick Filco?
I don't recall.
He's listening. He makes phone calls about updates on his number one draft picks. He's good. Anyways, so Josh, what's the trend in electrical? It's not getting better.
Well, the trend as far as installations is obviously the standby generators and then the car charger systems. Those are the...
Can you do it? If I get a Tesla, you can do it?
Oh, 100%, yeah.
I don't get it. I think they're cool, but I'm not a fan. I want a GT500.
You want to talk about an electrical load.
Yeah.
If you are wanting to charge your car,
can you
have a standby generator, you're going to have to upgrade that generator to even bigger now, because those car charger systems, whether it's a 40 amp, 50 amp, some are even 80 amps now, that's a full load when you're charging. Like your range might have a 50 amp breaker, but if you're only using one burner, you're not using 50 amps. That car charger is 100% load when it's running.
248-539-9797. We have Josh Young, Voltron Power. Josh, time flies, man. You've been here over an hour.
I know. Time flies when you're having fun, Adam.
The best, man.
That's right.
Voltron Power. Again, if you need a generator, any electrical fix, 248-568-0511. Good friend of the show, great electrician, 5-star every time. Go to hireitdone.com. You'll get Josh. You can talk to him and tell him more about me. All right. Well, thanks for coming in, brother.
Thanks, Adam.
We're going to take a quick break. You'll come back. Storm doors, windows, entry doors. We got it all. My name's Adam Helfman. Keep it locked in. We'll be right back.
We have removed the confusion out of the roof buying process and made it simple for the homeowner. I went to see a client and he had a price from $12,000 to $24,000, but he had decided on a company for about $15,000. He found the roof resource. We did it for $9,100. And so what he did with the extra money is he bought a pool for his kids. And to me, that was amazing. Homeowners, when they know that they need to get a roof, all of a sudden it's, I don't know what I don't know, what goes into a roof, and they have to go out to the market, go get 3 quotes from 3 different companies. They then have to schedule those appointments. They have to go through sales presentations. Then they get presented with 3 different products and then 3 different price points. And they've spent maybe 6 to 8 hours. They're then sitting with, who do I choose? So it's like they've gone through all of this to still get, I don't know which one to choose. Who wants a customer experience like that? So we take the confusion out of the process that homeowners go through and we simplify it for them so that then they can actually see how simple it really is. And they're so blown away because we're saving them literally thousands of dollars from their lowest estimate. We have some clients that we're saving $20,000. They will call us up and just say, how can you do this? How do you make money? It's not only what we're saving homeowners, it's really about how much more money that we're putting into the communities. And to date, so far, the byproduct of the roofs that we've done, it's been anywhere from $250,000 to $350,000. And these homeowners can then pay for trips, vacations, gutters, new garage doors. It's truly amazing, not only that we're able to serve them, but it's what else they're able to do with the money that they save. So if you think you need a roof on your home, just go to theroofresource.com, submit your information. We will give you a call. We'll send you out an estimate within a couple hours and you'll know the exact numbers to get a brand new roof on your home. Are you dreading the thought of having a salesman come to your home when you need a new roof? That changes now. I'm Mike Harvey, founder of the Roof Resource, and shopping for a new roof has never been easier. We provide a complete new roof with quality shingles, expert installation, and family pricing for everyone. If you want a 5-star customer experience, all done virtually, then visit theroofresource.com. This is the new, no-pressure way to get a new roof on your home. To learn more, visit theroofresource.com. That's theroofresource.com. We have removed the confusion.
No, you're not. You don't do. I hear it. Good morning. Welcome back. This is How You're Done. My name's Adam Helfman. We just had a great segment interview with Josh Young from Voltron Power. Getting a generator. We don't want it to be complicated. There's two theories. One, get a generator for the bare minimum, so that you can survive, or get one that runs your house, like me. Now, can a generator run 24 hours, 7 days a week for a month? I don't think so. I don't know. If you know, let me know. So we can work through it and we can talk about it and have a good conversation. But right now in studio, Ed Esker from J&E Installation, probably the best family-owned window and door company for Metro Detroit. Welcome to the show.
Hey, how you doing, Adam?
Always good. So let's start right off. How long have you been in business?
Oh, we're getting close to 35 years now.
Oy.
I know.
Oy vey.
I know.
35 years?
Almost. Yep, we're getting close.
Okay, so I'm celebrating 19th year on radio. And I think before I started radio, I knew of you guys because you're on 8 Mile in Farmington Hills, right?
Yes.
So it's 32242 West 8 Mile. It's in Farmington Hills. If anyone wants to go see, they have a showroom. So if you want to touch windows, you want to touch a great entrance door, you can go there. You open today, right?
Yes, from 10 to 2.
Even better. So windows and doors is, again, biggest in Michigan window companies. You see them every minute. This one, that one.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah. And the best thing about it's you and your brother.
Yes.
You do all the sales.
Yep. We have
family owned.
Yes.
How long have you been doing that?
Yep.
35 years?
35, almost 35.
What'd you do before that?
Well, I used to climb telephone poles before that. That was a long time ago. Yep.
Really?
Yes.
Like for the power company?
Nope, we worked for the cable. I worked for the cable company.
Wow,
so yeah, I did that.
Just
running out of cities to do. So I wanted to get in something different, and it's worked out great.
So you worked for the cable company. That's kind of cool.
Yep. So it was fun.
Did you know back then, 35 years ago, you had the wink, wink, I get you free cable?
No, we never did that. No, I was just part of it. It wasn't hooked up yet. So I ran all the lines, and after that, then they hooked them up for the cities, and then we just moved on to a different city.
My mind is scandalous, as you can tell. Okay, so you've been in business 35 years. Wow. Yes. So your reputation is stellar, by the way.
Yep. We just, you know what? You just go out there and
do what you're supposed to.
Figure out what the customer wants and just go out and do a great job for them. And if something comes up, they got issues, just address the issues and take care of them. And
solution minded. That's the best thing. There's two things you just said that every homeowner right now needs to know. If you want a good contractor, it's two things. One, communication. If the contractor communicates with you properly, it's a win.
Yeah, you got to just understand or address what they're looking for in their home. Right. If it's a vinyl window, or it's a wood window, or it's a fiberglass, or it's the entry door, what they're looking to do there. They want it painted or stained, and once you figure it out, you show them the different products. And
but homeowners need to have somebody tell them. They need a pro, and that's where you come in, because you guys are not only the owner, but you're just straight up honest, and the information in the data is so good. So communication is number one. The second thing is solution minded. Not every job goes perfect. You can go to the job and your intention is to be perfect. You open up, you break out a window, you get to the jam, the brick to brick, and there's something wrong because you don't have x-ray vision, right?
Nope.
So there's companies that will say, oh, well, let's just, charge the homeowner, or, let's figure it out and solve it. You guys are the figure it out and solve it guys.
We just go in there and if there's a piece of rotted wood or something's in there, we got ants or whatever, you just got to address it and take care of it.
And solve it.
And just solve the problem.
So since you've been doing it for so long, let's talk about windows first, because it's the big category. What I like about J&E, and, update me if I'm right or wrong here, you guys sell a window brand for every customer, good, better, best, in every line. Wood, vinyl, fiberglass. You can get any brand. I can get any window style I want from you, right?
Correct. Well, we try to stay with the best. You want a window in vinyl or wood or fiberglass, we're going to try to show you the best product. We don't, I understand, one of your phrases is, the best window is being done correctly.
Yeah, right.
But you got to start off with a good window. You can't just go in there.
You can't buy crap.
Right. And
I understand.
You can't expect a crap window to work like a really good window. It won't do that.
And you know what? It's interesting you say that, because let's give credit to that statement. Glenn Hagee, may he rest in peace, was the original statement. He said the best window is the one that's installed properly.
Yes.
And it was when I was talking to him about it. I was a frequent guest on his show back in the day.
Yes, he was a great guy.
He was great, wasn't he? Yeah, I have a lot of respect for him. So we use that because doesn't it make sense? So the best window is the one that's installed properly.
I totally agree.
And the homeowners can be like, "Oh, the light bulb went on."
Yep, you just like you said, you just got to get out there and just do it properly, and get it all insulated well, get it taped. If there's, like you said, rotted wood, you got to get that out of there. You want to start with that new window in there, and everything new. Everything is done properly,
and it's got to be sealed right. You're right. So so we agree on that. Now, window brands. Your company, because of your reputation, you're not going to put a brand of window in that's schlocky, Drac kind of window. You find one. So let's go to a budget window first. All right, I have a rental home, right? And I want to maintain it, and it's got the old aluminum windows in it, and it's time to upgrade. I call J&E. I hear you on the radio show. I call you up and say, listen, I need windows for this house, but I don't want to. I have minimal budget. I just want it done right. J&E, what do you recommend for me?
Right. I can still use my Sunrise window.
Sunrise is a great window.
Right, but it has a lower end window, and when I
try
to use not the word lower end, it's
value.
A value window, and it still has the lifetime warranty, and that's what I like about that product is if they are a rental, I say, listen, I'll get in there, I'll put this window and done it properly. And you know what? You or your landlord can call me direct, and if there's ever an issue, we take care of it and we address it, and it works out great for everybody. The landlord, because they don't have to worry about it anymore. They just give it to me, and I take care of it.
Okay, so you have a budget window. What was the brand again?
That would be a Sunrise, but it would be their lower end window.
Okay, Sunrise, they're still around.
Yep, Sunrise.
Nice. I love the profile of that window, and that's a vinyl.
Yes, that's what's so nice about it. It's got you got to have a nice look. That's my only issue. That's my only issue with the fiberglass. It's just I know they're strong, but they just don't have that good look of a window.
Not yet.
Yep, they're working on it, but
they are. They're not even vinyl. They can't even weld a fiberglass window.
Nope.
It's mechanically put together, but that seam is pretty tight.
Yes,
it looks
is.
good.
So there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. I think a lot of people want a nice looking window, and I think that the Sunrise has a nice profile, nice look to it.
You got a question about windows or one that Google can't answer? Text us 248-539-9797. We have Ed Esker from J&E Installation, family-owned, medium-sized business where if your homeowner wants the best quality and service, these are your guys. The phone number to call them, and they're going to be still here. We're going to take a break, but to call them, 248-388-3383, or you can go to hireitdone.com, windows. We're talking about great windows. We just started with the budget window. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to get good, better, best, and we're going to see what the differences are. My name's Adam Helfman. This is the Hire It Done Radio Network.
We have removed the confusion out of the roof buying process and made it simple for the homeowner. I went to see a client and he had a price from $12,000 to $24,000, but he had decided on a company for about $15,000. He found the roof resource. We did it for $9,100. And so what he did with the extra money is he bought a pool for his kids. And to me, that was amazing. Homeowners, when they know that they need to get a roof, all of a sudden it's, I don't know what I don't know, what goes into a roof, and they have to go out to the market, go get 3 quotes from 3 different companies. They then have to schedule those appointments, they have to go through sales presentations, then they get presented with 3 different products, and then 3 different price points. And they've spent maybe 6 to 8 hours. They're then sitting with, who do I choose? So it's like they've gone through all of this to still get, I don't know which one to choose. Who wants a customer experience like that? So we take the confusion out of the process that homeowners go through and we simplify it for them so that then they can actually see how simple it really is. And they're so blown away because we're saving them literally thousands of dollars from their lowest estimate. We have some clients that we're saving $20,000. They will call us up and just say, how can you do this? How do you make money? It's not only what we're saving homeowners, it's really about how much more money that we're putting into the communities. And to date, so far, the byproduct of the roofs that we've done, it's been anywhere from $250,000 to $350,000. And these homeowners can then pay for trips, vacations, gutters, new garage doors. It's truly amazing, not only that we're able to serve them, but it's what else they're able to do with the money that they save. So if you think you need a roof on your home, just go to theroofresource.com, submit your information. We will give you a call, we'll send you out an estimate within a couple hours, and you'll know the exact numbers to get a brand new roof on your home. Are you dreading the thought of having a salesman come to your home when you need a new roof? That changes now. I'm Mike Harvey, founder of The Roof Resource, and shopping for a new roof has never been easier. We provide a complete new roof with quality shingles, expert installation, and family pricing for everyone. If you want a 5-star customer experience, all done virtually, then visit theroofresource.com. This is the new, no-pressure way to get a new roof on your home. To learn more, visit theroofresource.com. That's theroofresource.com.
Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. I'm having a great Saturday. Last night I went to the Magic Bag Theater, saw the Mega 80s. It's kind of cool. Have you been there?
Nope.
You should go. It was a great time. We had a great time. We went with Mike Harvey from the Roof Resource and his whole crew. We had a good time. Brought a friend of mine. Had a great time afterwards. And we just straight up just had fun. It's not all about home improvement. It's a lot about pizza.
Yeah. I was out on the golf course. So,
are you a good golfer?
No, I'm not.
Wait.
Straight up, I'm not.
I got a hole in one.
No.
I quit after that.
Yeah,
I had a kid too. It was more important.
That'll kind of slow you down a little bit.
So we're talking with Ed Esker from J&E Installation, windows and doors Storm doors, too. I need a storm door. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Okay.
You've been in business over 35 years. They're on 8 Mile in Farmington Hills. The address is 32242 West 8 Mile, J, letter J, and the letter E, J and E, Jeff and E, Ed Installation.
It sounded right 30-something years ago, so we just kept it.
Are you older than Jeff?
Yep,
But how did he get his name first?
it sounded better.
J and E, and then instead of E and J?
Yep, it sounded a lot better.
Okay, I'll go with it.
Yep.
You didn't like flip a coin?
Nope.
I like to flip coins.
Yep.
I'm a coin flipper.
We just...
Mazal.
I don't think we really actually talked about it too much. It sounded right, so we just went with it.
How's your brother doing?
He is doing great.
Good to hear. Is he listening?
He might be.
Let's give him a shout out. High fives.
Yep.
He loves me.
Yep. He's. Yep. I think he might be taking the day off. So yeah,
he's smashing the hood on his car right now.
Yep.
He's
No,
hitting
he works
the
hard.
dashboard. He's like Adam, that guy.
He works hard. Yeah, he works hard. So
he's very good.
Yep. He works hard and he needs some days off once in a while. So yep, that's great.
I had a customer or a homeowner call me once or come up to me and like, yeah, I heard you years ago and I had J&E and he had Jeff do the whole thing or whatever. He's like, great guy. The work was great. I go, well, did they have any issues? None. It was perfect.
Yep. Sometimes that happens. So you know what I mean?
Listen, you go in with the best intentions, as we all know. So
just got to address them like we talked about. You just
deal with it. As soon as it happens, don't sweep it under the rug. Hit it head on.
Yep.
That's the best way to do it. And a seasoned veteran like you always happens that way, which is okay. And it's good. So we talked about Sunrise Windows as being Sunrise has a very good high-end window too. But if you're in rentals, you want to do an inexpensive, efficient window, Sunrise is your first choice. Now, I live in Bloomfield Hills, and I have Anderson windows in my house. They're over 20 plus years old, and I think it's time I want new windows. But here's what I want, Ed. I want you to come to my house and say, measure the windows, but I want you to recommend to me the right window. And I want black on the outside because that seems to be a trend. You seen a lot of black windows?
You know what? It seems
or isn't?
It seems to be a little bit of a trend, but I think it's still not all there yet. So, but it does look nice when they're all done. It has that nice appeal to the house.
Mm-hmm.
So we still don't do a lot of black, but we do have some customers that talk about it. So we can get the black in the vinyl, we can get it in the fiberglass, and we can get it in the wood. So
the only thing with black, which I've read in the past, is that because it absorbs heat, and windows are part of being energy efficient in your house. You want to stop the heat loss, and you want to stop the heat from coming in. And when you have the jamb of the window and it's black and it's absorbing heat, the heat radiates and migrates. So it becomes a little bit of a risk or a fear for me. But I don't know. In your experience, is it an issue or not really?
No, I think they've really came a long way with it, and I don't really think we have too much of an issue with it. So
okay.
So the frames, they make them a lot stronger, and they're using the right paints on them. So I think that's been taken care of. But you still have to watch it.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Yeah, you got to watch it. Yeah. And that's okay. That's okay with me. So the next brand up. So you sell Sunrise windows and then you sell Pella.
Yep. We sell a lot of Pella windows. We're a certified Pella contractor.
That's good.
Yep. So they have
Pella's
the
one of
clad
the
on
big
the
three. Pella, Anderson, Marvin, right?
Right. I sell Pella probably more than I sell the Anderson or Marvin.
Okay.
But we do have both of them. And, you're going to run into somebody that has, like I just ran into one that had the Eagle brand window, which went out of business, and Anderson bought them. So we're going to go in there with the Anderson E series and have the same look, and we'll be able to take care of them because they don't want to replace all of them.
Yeah. No, I think that's smart. And a better way to do that because it matches. Do you sell the renewal by Anderson or is it their builder version?
We can't touch that window,
like
but
the 400
I
series,
think the 400 series, or you get somebody that just wants the 100, which is a composite, which is sort of close to that.
Yeah.
But
good windows though.
Yep, they are.
So, window prices have you seen them go up? And
yes,
it's really expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, they've gone way up.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
The labor has gone up.
Everything's gone up.
Right. But you gotta be. But for us, we just make sure that we put them in there. We do a lot of full tear outs, and that kind of sets up a little bit different.
Most homeowners don't realize the breadth or the depth of how to install a window, what's involved. You know, it's not just the window, pop the old one out, put the new one in. There's literally the windowsill, the jams on each side, brick to brick, nailing flange, things like that. People don't realize. I have wallpaper in over the windows. I got casing. How do you take it out? And because I heard some window companies say, we don't touch your wallpaper. We don't touch your casings. We'll take them off. You have to get your own carpenter to put it back. Is that something that makes J&E different?
Yes. We'll go in and do a lot of full tear outs. So we'll come in there and take it right down to the studs.
You will.
Get it prepped, tape it up properly and get it prepped. And if they need, then we put the new trim up. Oh yeah, we paint them. We paint all the trim up for them, and everything will be completely done. Put up the curtains or the blinds, which sets us apart from everybody else. And
so you'll take the blinds and the curtains down, then reinstall them.
Correct.
All right, folks. Let me just say this, okay? There's a lot of things that you'll never hear on commercials or stuff, or radio, or with the bigger guys like flooring companies. We don't move furniture. We don't, you have to move it. The basement waterproofing guys, you have to take your stuff against the wall. Things like that. And people are like, okay, so I got to do that. Kitchen guys, you got to take all your plates and stuff out of your cabinets when we do your kitchen. All right, well, it kind of makes sense. But for a company like J&E, you'll take the blinds down. You'll take the window out and put the new window in and put new casing and put the blinds back up. And if it needs paint, will you paint as well?
Yeah, well, we paint all our trim. Everything's completely.
Will it be or stain?
Yes. We'll stain all the wood. Yep.
Oh, shout out to J&E. We do radius for them and sometimes straights. Dwayne. It's Innovations. What was it called again? Hold on.
Oh, is that Casing Innovation?
Yeah.
Yes.
You use them, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, good company.
Yep, I deal with Chris and Diana.
Well, there you go. Dwayne works for them.
Oh, yeah, I thought I heard that on the way in.
Dwayne.
Yep. So yeah,
I know him 30 years.
They do a nice job. We sell a lot of their. We do the circle tops, and then we try not to.
Circle tops still popular.
Yeah, we just did a big job in Rochester Hills, and it came out beautiful. We use the brick mold too on the outside, and wow, that puts us.
Makes a difference.
It just puts us completely different than everybody else.
So when you meet with a homeowner, do you explain all that to them? Do they care? I mean, you get the engineer wants to know, right?
You know what? I think most of our customers
want a beautiful look.
They want it done correctly, and so we take the time to make sure that we explain it. And I like to go to their home, see what they got, then have them come to the store.
Right, the showroom's the best.
The showroom
does everything.
Most
guys don't have that.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure about that, but the showroom kind of just makes them feel comfortable knowing
they see you're solid.
Right. I think that's
for anyone
important.
out there listening, if you want windows, I'm going to tell you right now, you cannot go wrong with J&E. They're not the most expensive. They're not the cheapest. They're always right in the middle. Was that a fair statement?
I would think so. Yes.
Yeah. I think.
And then when we give, you know what, the best part is when we give you a price, that's the price. Okay, so we don't play games either. So I don't even know if we even have time for a segment about that. But it's like
high pressure sales.
Yeah,
so the first 30 minutes you look around. Okay, Mrs. Jones, you got 11 windows. It's $33,000. How do you know? I can tell. I've done this so long. Really? Well, it's out of our budget. Well, what was your budget? I don't know. I'm not telling you. Well, we were thinking a lot lower. Well, I'll tell you what, Mrs. Jones. If I do it for $29,000, would you be able to do it now? Because I can probably get approval from my management to drop the price. Yeah, the homeowner's like, well, that $29,000's too much. An hour and a half later, from $33,000 to $19,900. What do you do, Jeff? Ed?
Great.
What do you do? You tell the guy to get out of my house. Leave.
Right. I tell them all the time. I tell my customers that if anybody does that to me, then I'm going to ask them to leave my home because it's just enough pressure in the world anyway these days. Windows should be pretty easy. Just get in there, explain how you're going to put it in, and this is my price. Okay, if it's you get a high price, sometimes you gotta think about it. You gotta say, okay, sounds great. I know your work. I've heard about you. I've read your
reviews,
I read your reviews, or I looked at them, and it looks good. So let me think about it, and I'll call you in a day or 2 days, and that's all right because that's how I'm going to do it if I buy something. So I think it's a pretty fair statement that you tell customers.
Here's the thing.
Don't get pushed into buying things.
People are afraid today when you come to their house and you come in. 20 years ago, someone would ring my door. I'd run to the front door. Someone's here. Yeah.
Right.
Whoop, whoop. The phone would ring. You race to the phone. Today, my phone rings. I don't recognize the number. What? Oh, am I getting an extended warranty, something? All right, we're going to take a quick break. We've got Ed Esker from J&E Installation in studio. If you have any questions, text us 248-539-9797. This is Hire It Done. We will be right back.
We have removed the confusion out of the roof buying process and made it simple for the homeowner. I went to see a client and he had a price from $12,000 to $24,000, but he had decided on a company for about $15,000. He found the roof resource. We did it for $9,100. And so what he did with the extra money is he bought a pool for his kids. And to me, that was amazing. Homeowners, when they know that they need to get a roof, all of a sudden it's, I don't know what I don't know, what goes into a roof, and they have to go out to the market, they go get 3 quotes from 3 different companies. They then have to schedule those appointments, they have to go through sales presentations, then they get presented with 3 different products, and then 3 different price points. And they've spent maybe 6 to 8 hours. They're then sitting with, who do I choose? So it's like they've gone through all of this to still get, I don't know which one to choose. Who wants a customer experience like that? So we take the confusion out of the process that homeowners go through and we simplify it for them so that then they can actually see how simple it really is. And they're so blown away because we're saving them literally thousands of dollars from their lowest estimate. We have some clients that we're saving $20,000. They will call us up and just say, how can you do this? How do you make money? It's not only what we're saving homeowners, it's really about how much more money that we're putting into the communities. And to date, so far, the byproduct of the roofs that we've done, it's been anywhere from $250,000 to $350,000. And these homeowners can then pay for trips, vacations, gutters, new garage doors. It's truly amazing, not only that we were able to serve them, but it's what else they're able to do with the money that they saved. So if you think you need a roof on your home, just go to theroofresource.com, submit your information. We will give you a call, we'll send you out an estimate within a couple hours, and you'll know the exact numbers to get a brand new roof on your home.
Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. If you have a question for me, you're a 5-star contractor, if you're looking to grow your business, email me, adam@hireitdone.com. We've got Ed Esker from J&E Installation. If you're looking for boutique service, you want to deal with the owner, and you want it done right, where someone has been in business over 3 decades, then you want to call them. And the phone number for them is 248-388-3383. And they're located at 32242 West 8 Mile Road, Farmington Hills. They have a showroom. And, we've been talking windows the whole time. And we already agreed the best window is the one that's installed properly. And best thing about J&E, or Ed Esker, is that they paint the jambs, they'll paint the trim, they'll take the blinds and drapes off and reinstall them. I don't think there's another contractor that really does that. At least that I don't know.
I don't know if there is. I haven't heard anybody out there that does that. So,
right. And your price is the price. In the first 10 minutes, the price is the same as in an hour later.
You got it.
And then if they want to think about it, you're like, okay, right?
Yep.
Not a problem. Think about it.
I'm going to do it. So if I expect myself to take my time to think about it, then I don't have a problem with my customers.
All right, let me touch on a subject that some people get all crazy about. If someone calls you up, and we're talking with Ed Esker. He's one of the owners of J&E Installation, one of the best window and door companies in Michigan. And they say, I want to get an estimate. I heard you on the radio. I want you to come to my house. And it's the wife. And you're like, yeah, no problem. Do you ever say we need both homeowners there?
No, I don't. I think the wife does most of the decisions, so we don't do that.
There you go. Power for the woman.
Well, I think there's a lot of, even if I talk to people that have been around for 40, 50 years, they say, oh, no, you got to get them both there. So
that's old school methodology. I'll agree with you.
Well, they want that decision to be made. And don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem if they want to buy right then either. I don't, if they say, okay, let's write it up. I do that a lot.
Well, it's important that you say that because you're out. Listen, they want windows. That means they need them. Unless once in a while we used to get leads when I was a contractor. A homeowner was bored. Seniors. And they had no idea. They see a commercial. Hey, let's see what it costs to get new windows. And they get entertained on a Wednesday night for 2.5 hours for free. Right? Get some guy coming out there with a, dog and pony show, dancing with the, vinyl this. Look, we're going to step on it. It's going to be stronger. Like, I'm going to ask you a question. Houses are built with headers over a window. Well, why do you need strength? Tell me, what is the reason?
Well, you do need a strength. You do need a strong window, but, you're right. You got the header in there, and it's all being supported, and you're top
of the
screwing
window.
It in. You got foam on the outside.
Distribution of the load. It's all.
Right.
I mean, I get it. Now, right now, fiberglass is still one of the quicker growing segments of the window market, right?
I
just kind of leveled out. I think vinyl's still the rules of
roost. I think for us, we have a vinyl window that is all reinforced with fiberglass, so that makes it very strong. So
yeah, it does. I like that. I like vinyl,
but I like the reason that we use that sunrise restoration is because it's a beautiful looking window and it is reinforced.
Okay,
and it's got a lot of different colors, a lot of different options.
Here's a question that came in.
Don't have all that.
Right. Or here's a tip that came in. Let me know if you agree or not. Someone came in and said, when hiring a contractor, what's the earliest and latest time they can work at your home? This homeowner had a bad experience with a company in the past. So I always tell my homeowners, look, they'll get there between 9 and 10. And if there's a problem, they're running late, they'll call you. Is there a proper time?
I think not between 9 and 9:30 is a great time. They got to take their kids to school. And these days, with the traffic, it's a mess out there. So just getting there is sometimes a project. But, yeah, I would say 9:30 is a great time. And then we're usually out of there by, 4:30. And you know what? I think that works great. If we have to work a little later than that, that's all right. I mean, we'll just get back there the next day and keep going. We're not trying to rush the projects, and that's what's important because that's the last thing you want is the customer to see you rush on a job. You don't want to do that. You want to take your time. A piece of wood's rotted. You get it out of there, replace it, and just because they're not going to do it again. And you don't want to hide anything. You don't want to start putting window in on a piece of rotted wood because
it makes it worse.
That's not good.
That's where the difference is. You guys take your
my
time
guys
to do
know.
Right.
We got lots of.
You've carpenters, not window installers.
Right.
There's a difference.
Right. We know how to make it all look great afterwards, putting up the new trim and foam and everything. Foaming's very important.
It's a big job.
Yep.
Do people, we know what they do. We're talking with Ed Esker from J&E Installation. The address, if you want to go check them out in their showroom, which is open today, right?
Yep, we're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4:30, and Saturday, 10 to 2.
Beautiful. 32242 West 8 Mile Road. They're in Farmington Hills. J&E Installation. What about, like, you sell Sunrise Windows, you sell Pella, you sell other brands. Real quickly, the manufacturers have websites that recommend people. You guys just get so much business on referral. You don't need to be in all those recommended websites, do you?
No, we get some from Sunrise and Pella, but we just, once you get in there, oh, you did our friends over here, or you did our neighbors. It really works that well. But we do a lot of doors too. That's important too.
Let's get doors really quick. Entrance doors. I don't need a new front door, but I need a new side door. Two side doors, 3 foot, 3.0 exit, so they have to be fire rated.
Correct.
3068. Do I come to your showroom? Is it steel? Can you do a fiberglass?
Yeah, we do almost all fiberglass. We don't do too many steel.
Okay.
Fiberglass is
the way to go.
The way to go for a door. Yes.
Therma-Tru?
Yes, we use all Therma-Tru products.
So Therma-Tru is like Velux, like they're the own. They have the whole industry. Generac generators. It's like the way high majority.
Yep.
And I've known Therma-Tru for my whole career too, and I used to love it because you could get a raw Therma-Tru door, and they give you a toothpaste tube, and you could stain the door, and it looked perfect.
Well, we don't do that with that, but yeah, we stain them, but we do finish off our doors too. Stain them all, paint them, and that, like I said, it's kind of like the windows where we get in there and it's like a turnkey. You get in there and put everything done, and all they got to do is open and shut their door, and they're all set to go because we finish everything off on that as well too.
Tell me, what's the trend in new entry doors for a house? Because if you want to change curb appeal on your house really nicely, you put a new front door on.
Yes, that's
there any
important.
Trends?
The front door is
light French. What is it? What are you seeing that's like popular?
I'm still seeing a lot of people do the door 2 side lights.
Okay.
Double doors, you're going to find a lot of customers that like the double doors just because they can open both doors to bring in furniture. So they got a big area to come through. And we'll take care of them on that as well.
Is it expensive, a new front door today?
They're not. They've gone up a lot.
Everything's expensive.
I know. It is just
what's going on here? Well, I don't. My salary
we
hasn't
already
gone
know
up
what's
a lot.
going on, but that's a whole nother segment.
We're not allowed to talk. I was already
that.
been warned on the station 75 times.
We can't do that.
Yeah, but of course, the salaries aren't going up. We have to get smarter. We have to work smarter.
We've been very fortunate. We have some great installers and great workers, and it's just that's what makes me very happy about that. We have great guys that work for us, and we all kind of work as a team, and it really works out well.
Well, you guys are a synchronized, like a worker bees. You guys are like literally a hive, and the work is so good. That's what's great about you guys. It's not that you do great. It's not that you're just a great company. The work completely amplifies everything you do.
That's how we become a great company, by making sure you get in there and you got to respect the home. That's the first thing. You get in, you got to respect their home and take good care of it, and leave it the way that it was.
No, I understand that. Totally get it. Ed Esker, J&E Installations, windows and doors. Storm doors?
Oh, yeah, still Fox Storm doors. They're still over there at Hazel Park. Yeah, we've been selling them for.
I got to get a Fox at my house for sure.
Paul Fox and his crew over there, they do a great job for us.
If you want to get a free estimate or you want to talk about windows, doors, or storm doors, J&E has them. Here's the phone number to call them, 248-388-3383. And they're located at 32242 West 8 Mile Road in Farmington Hills. Open today at 10 a.m. till 2, Monday through Friday, 9 to
4:30.
9 to 4:30. Bam. Isn't that perfect? Everybody, and by the way, if you ever want to talk to any referrals from J&E, there's not one person who says, well, it was okay. Every one of them says, best decision I ever made. You're like an anomaly.
You just, like I said, it's pretty simple. Just go out there.
Do what you say you're going to
do. Just do it. If you say you're going to do something, just do it. And,
simple.
When sometimes, like I said, things happen. You just got to address it and take care of it.
Thanks for coming on the show. Yep. I appreciate you.
I appreciate
everyone who's listening. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. Have an awesome weekend.